Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What's the word on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's Nico Horner. Short of the bunt and missed. It 1-1. Just
that's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. 1-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. Delivers the pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Pulled out. And 1 ball. Kyle Tucker. And that one hit 97 on the jump.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, hard strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Corner headed to the plate. He'll score.
He's safe.
2 runs in. They take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Boom. Fires the first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And up next for Chicago is Carson Kelly. And strike 1 to the catcher. Gets the first. They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound now, Justin Steele. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, dude. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Harrison Bader leading things off and takes a strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pat makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings and fouls 1 off. 1 out. Base is empty. And that's downstairs.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. One down. Phillies down a run. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down. Base is empty. Popped up. Swanson makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Turner now. Inside. And
ball.
that's ball one. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Going. It's 1-1. It's all tied up thanks to the home run. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses. 2 out, base is empty. That's smacked towards center. Armstrong pulls it down, and that will end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Luzardo back to work. That one
Ball.
missing inside. Sanker catches the zone at the knees. Just
That's a ball.
missed. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bader has a beat on it. 1 away. In half up to hit. Check swing, called strike. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down 2 away. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next one
Ball.
misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the second. And now here is Alec Bohm. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pat puts it away for the out. And here is Sosa to the plate. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Gets under and pops it up. Corner snags it for the second out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Well, he gets the balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because
There are certain times the ball comes off the bat automatic.
Pat makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the third inning. This is Willie Castro. Castro goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Good.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Pitch. That one almost got him.
Ball.
That's another. To the top of the lineup, and here's corner. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Castellanos brings it in. Out. Number 2. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Corrals it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Johan Roll.
1-0.
The next to hit takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, just threw that
1-2 is the
fastball
count.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Now 2 out. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Harrison Bader. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
More and more guys are looking to slug
0-2.
regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one in the
1-2.
dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different
2 balls, 2
pitch
strikes.
Right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true
That's
again
the ball.
today.
And a slider misses down and away.
3-0.
As a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and
3-1.
expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hands.
Next pitch in for a strike. The count's full. Zips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball right side. Sosa sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. That's through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Rojas makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom 4, here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, these Phils just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That to right. 1 up, 1 down. Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He makes the grab, 2 away now. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. That
ball, that's outside.
And that is ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink
1-1.
Fastball out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's in
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And now 2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Carlos Santana. And the first off on the fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact with guys, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got it for the second time, and that's strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Struck out swinging his first time. And a bunt towards third. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Steele back to work. Out to short, Swanson. Sends it across the first, And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He popped out his first time. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, the bullpen's not going to have to.
Now a dive at short, throw to first, and save. He's back to the down the line for that infield single. And now it is J.T. Realmuto. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, hey.
Gets over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Another throw, really keeping him close. Only one more disengagement left after that one. That's it for a strike. 1-1.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above the average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Sosa, the base runner at first with 1 out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2.
The pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. The 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off, you'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That's smacked down a line to center. Calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. You did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Over to first, and he's safe. Swinging a foul straight back.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys power come into a ballpark like this, but he's attack hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one found hard the other way. 2 outs.
1 ball, 2
It's a
strikes.
pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Stays alive. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And Philadelphia, Johan Roll. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The guy's throwing a lot of first pitch
1 strike.
strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
Bader calls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Well, I think
Oh, and one.
if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one ripped left field. Castellanos ranges back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson, holds 2 in this one. Top foul out of play off to the right. Ripped to short. In plenty of time at first, and Swanson is set down. That's out number 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series. Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Curve in the
1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielder to make any.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jordan Wicks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now here is Harper. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. On a Santana, 2.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Suzuki makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is foul back. 0-2 now. And ball
1-2.
And next will be the cleanup hit. Rounded out a couple of times. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right
It's
there.
0-1.
That slider didn't move to the very last
Right
moment.
2.
Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball struck him out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is
Outside,
outside.
ball.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center for Armstrong. Makes the play. One down. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Andrew Kittredge. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes
Break.
down for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa, 1 for 2. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here, Michael Busch. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here, Matt Shaw.
Well, with this speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Drum is a pretty cool hobby. He collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect. Rings me down.
1-2 is the count.
Goes down looking. Ian Hunt, the next tough to hit. He goes for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings through it.
Just a bit tardy there. And I'm sure if
0-1.
he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one the other way. Stop. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. And a base hit up the middle. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now, Willie Castro. And there's the strike.
This might be a
No
steal
ball, 1
situation,
strike.
but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Gets him to chase into that.
Maybe against the hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Strikes.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. That one down the line. Boom. That is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now here is JT Realmuto. Kittredge back to work. On the ground, right side. Corner. The first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Nick Castellanos with the plate now.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. Two down, bases empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2. Give their lineup a real opportunity to just...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. We go to the ninth, and here is Nico Horner.
No, that missed. That's a ball. That missed. That's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
No,
just
that
off
missed.
The inside edge.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Strike 2. Full count.
There's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. Curveball drops in.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now.
Ball. That's high.
The Phillies leading by 2 here at the top of the ninth. That one
That's
just
the ball.
misses.
Really good take.
2 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Covers with only 1 out left. Power cut. The next cut to hit. That first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off the right side. That'll find the stands. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Counting
1-2.
moved his feet. Battling here as he fouls it away. With his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball first trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.